Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, you guys know I'm going to be talking about the Dermatology new all-physical sunscreen. Yes, so that's what we're covering in the next sunscreen week, 2-week video. So sit down, get your snacks, and get ready because I'm going to tell you all about this sunscreen. But before I start with that, how are you guys? I hope you're doing well. Couple life updates. I'm currently in the middle of really just like packing everything 3 days before because I'm traveling to Canada because finally the border rules opened up, the borders opened up and I can go. And I'm going to be going there to the cottage with my partner and you know, we are, you know, there's some information, we're selling the cottage, something we love, and you guys will be getting Instagram updates and video content while I'm in Canada because I'm going to be there pretty much for a whole month. So I'm packing and I'm trying to get all this skincare and all these clothes and I'm like, what do I need? How is the temperature over there? Like, I've been every year except for last year because of the pandemic, but like it's so hard to plan like practically a whole month in a couple of days of what clothes you're gonna wear and what skincare you're gonna want to wear or use, because it's like I don't know how I'm gonna feel in a week. It's a lot of stress because in the future I'm gonna be like, I should have brought that. Why didn't I bring it? That's why I packed too much. Anyhow, so that's what's going on. How are you guys doing? Are you guys traveling? I hope you're vaccinated. I hope you're keeping everyone safe. You know, I hope you guys are doing well. But you're here for sunscreen now, so let's get into it. Before we do that, I'm going to ask you to please hit the subscribe button and like this video. Every time you guys like a video, it really helps my channel out. And when you subscribe, it very much helps my channel out. So thank you if you do. Dermatology Physical Tinted Moisturizer SPF 44 Universal Tint. Now, how does this differ from all the other SPFs? Well, first of all, the packaging. I mean, it is so much more luxe now. Beautiful golden cap, just beautiful. I absolutely love this. And this is something that kind of goes across their whole line. All their sunscreens have this new packaging, but this one is the one with new packaging and a new formula. It is all physical. It is completely zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. And the only difference this has with the additional skincare ingredients compared to the other ones is that this does not have niacinamide in it. That is the only difference. So for those who really don't like niacinamide or have a negative reaction to niacinamide, this is your guy. So when it comes to ingredients, because it doesn't have niacinamide, let's read off what it does have in the skincare world. So it's very similar to the other sunscreens. You know, it's got cyclopentasiloxane, which is basically an agent that helps make that form, that film on your skin, helps kind of like blur pores, just gives it that feel to it. But additionally, just like the other sunscreens, it's got vitamin E, it's got sodium hyaluronate, it's also got some additional ingredients that aren't in the other sunscreens, such as a form of vitamin A, ascorbyl palmitate. It also has alumina, so I believe that is part of the formula that kind of gives it that glow. Alumina might not work for some people. I've used alumina in the past before, and I've used skincare that has alumina in it, and I understand what people mean when it can irritate you, so I know the feeling. So when it comes to alumina in here, it doesn't irritate. So if you're worried about that, take it with a grain of salt, because in my experience, it wasn't an issue, nor did I question the ingredient overall in this formula. Also, the tint in here is very similar to the original formula. As you can see, it's maybe a little bit more yellow based, but as you know, physical sunscreens leave a white cast. So the tints they put in here actually does a very good job of hiding the white cast. Of course, on camera, you might notice a tone-up effect or a little bit of a cast, but look at that. It actually does really, really, really well. As you guys will see from the videos I put up, as always, on first application, second application, and with makeup. So, let's start with the first application. First application. Easy. So here you go. You guys are going to see me applying it. It literally just spreads out so beautifully. I love just doing the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pump method. Usually 4 to 5 pumps, I believe, is the perfect amount for this Dermatology sunscreen. To play it safe, I either do 5 or I'll do 4, and then I'll do another pump and kind of put it in the middle of my face or on any blemishes I really want to protect from the sun. And it goes on really, really nicely, and it's an actual hydrating mineral formula, which I actually enjoyed putting on. It gave me a dewy, glowy finish all day. It even says here, glow/prevent, right here on the bottom. And it's true, I can agree with that. It gives you a glowy finish. I'm wearing it today, and I actually have a tinted, a tinted moisturizer on top, and it looks really good. And it feels really good. So that is something to note when it comes to this one. But first application, seamless, really nice, soothing, and just everything you want from a physical tinted sunscreen. You can barely tell the tint is there when you first apply it. The only thing you can kind of tell is a subtle white cast that comes from the zinc oxide that just kind of passes through the tint. But all in all, it doesn't feel like there's any coverage or look like there's any coverage. It just kind of, evens out skin tone. First application, awesome. Second application, okay. So this on top of itself, I was worried. I'm like, is the white cast gonna build on top of itself? Is it gonna peel? Is it gonna attach to dry patches? And here's your answer. From my experience, no. I'm on tretinoin, I use salicylic acid, I shave, I do peels, I have acne prone skin, so it's gonna have, if there's anything negative, I'm gonna feel it, and I have sensitive skin. So second application, seamless, applied beautifully. It did not feel heavy or like cakey, and it didn't cling to any dry patches, so that's what's wonderful. So it actually worked really well on top of itself. Honestly, if I'm gonna go to the beach or I'm gonna go somewhere and I know I'm gonna be reapplying sunscreen, but I wanna feel glowy and a little put together, I would definitely reach for this one because it's got phenomenal coverage, phenomenal protection, and honestly, reapplying it just felt so nice. And I just had to spread it around as you saw and just tap it in, and it was in there. It was really, really nice. And throughout the day, well, not even throughout the day, like within 5 to 10 minutes, it's completely gone. Like, I had a question that I had it on. But all in all, second application, seamless, did not attach to any dry patches, did not sting, did not build up white cast. It was actually just like the first application. So a pass on that one as well. Third, makeup. Now, I'm actually wearing it right now under a tinted moisturizer. So it actually applied on top really nicely. It didn't cling to anything, nor did it feel patchy when I was applying my tinted moisturizer on. And honestly, I've been looking in the mirror all day because that's what I do for these check-ins. I'm making sure I give you guys the #1 tips, the truth, And especially receiving this in PR, I did not spend my money on it, but I did spend a lot of money on dermatology in general before getting into content creation. But when it comes down to that makeup application, so far today it's been wonderful. My skin looks flawless, smooth, hydrated. I don't feel dry. It hasn't clung to anything. And one of the things I look for in a mineral sunscreen when it interacts with makeup is that does it throughout the day get weird around the mouth area? And hello, I'm gonna come in close now. Do you see anything? Because I don't see anything. I don't see anything. Usually it gets all weird and clingy around here, like an X. But nothing, guys, nothing. So really, honestly, this is a really well-formulated sunscreen that preps your skin before makeup, easily reapplicable, great coverage, nice ingredients, and sans niacinamide. So, for those who have issues with niacinamide, this checks all your boxes on top of everything. So it's really, really nice, and you get 59 grams in here. You get a lot. I've only emptied out one of these once, and I was very surprised because that means I used it a lot because it's got a lot in here for the price. And as always, I have a discount code in the bio, so if you're interested in anything with dermatology, just use the link in the bio and the code, and you guys will get 20% off. And that is the review. That was a pretty quick review, right? I'm getting the knack of things with the sunscreen review. But all in all, it was really nice. And I love dermatology. They do a really, really good job with everything they do. And especially this new release. I give it an A+. It is awesome. Alright guys, remember, hit that subscribe button, leave a like, and definitely check out my other videos. Alright guys, have an awesome day.